Turn them into the proper authorities, since, you know, the other ones were bashed in the head.
They've already received their justice, so to speak.
Yes, yes, yes. Always ready to serve justice. On a cold steel platter? No, maybe a steel blade.
This one happened to be a rock in a sack, I think.
My boot. Oh, yes, a rock. It was a rock, yes.
Yeah. So, Captain SpongeBob is very grateful that you have spared his life, and considering you are in such a good mood, he decides. By the way, there's some rum over there. If you'd like to pass that around, that'd be great.
But why's the rum gone?
No. He would like some. If you have any laying around, because it'd be a really good time to get drunk.
Oh no, I'm sorry, my good man. The rum is gone.
Oh.
That clear liquid that you see in the bottles over there is merely seawater.
So what are you gonna do with old Captain SpongeBob? You gonna strand him on the island, or you?
Time to the mast. Time to the mast. Take him with us and help the Cavalier with his alignment choices here, because he wants to take him back to the proper authorities, and I'm more than willing to facilitate that.
I suppose that will be acceptable. I don't wish to be on the wrong end of the Cavalier's lance.
Well, Captain SpongeBob is more than willing to be reasonable at this point. He would like to offer the party the opportunity to fence the goods that you see around it, and of course you can use the money in exchange for just sort of forgetting that you ever met Captain SpongeBob.
Nah.
No, and this is why. Because you mean nothing to us, SpongeBob. Your little thing you got going on here means nothing. We're gonna return these materials to their rightful owner, and I guarantee that their reward will be greater than that of your reward. And you want us to sell this to Bricktop? Fuck that guy.
Yes, fuck that guy.
What's
I mean, unless
you
the
and fucking guys lately, mate?
unless the Cavalier wants it so.
I could make some jokes, so many jokes, but they'd all be at my own expense.
I thought we burned through them all last session.
There's always a new one. And this is all you get to see. Jason gets to see all 3 games that I'm in, and that's just kind of my constant mood.
So Captain SpongeBob says, you know, this isn't the only island.
Keep talking.
And if you're willing to be reasonable about the situation, he's willing to provide you work for you as a guide to other islands in this chain where you can find things that are more portable.
It's a chain of islands?
Yes.
Then it's an archipelago. It's an archipelago. I know I pronounced that wrong, but
SpongeBob. So how many islands lie in this chain?
A dozen.
Does it run north of us?
He's more than willing to be a guide if you're willing to be reasonable.
What is reasonable?
Reasonable means that you take him back and he draws you a map.
Who is he? The Pirate King or whatever?
Yeah,
SpongeBob.
Captain SpongeBob.
I'm gonna take you back, all right, to the city guard. You can draw him a little map, and if you don't, I'm sure they'll wring it from you.
Or while we're taking you back, we can just threaten to throw you overboard and force you to write that map.
Or we can threaten to kill you. That works too.
He's
I'm sure the town guard will happily put him on the rack, and he'll tell us whatever we want to know.
he's like, yeah, he's trying to avoid the violent part of that thought. So if he's sure there's something that can be worked out here.
Listen, man, unless that ring on your finger's a ring of 3 wishes, you're going to jail.
He's like, oh, come on. You didn't do anything that bad.
You stole from people and were planning on selling it to others.
Well, he was going to return it.
Bullshit.
I agree.
Yes, of course. Yes, pirates rob each other. Pirates rob people, only to turn around and give back to the people that they stole what they stole.
Yeah.
That's how pirates work, isn't it?
That's what he's thinking of himself more like Robin Hood. He steals from the rich and gives to the poor.
Which is himself.
Yeah, well, you know, he's the one that's taking the risk. Of course, he gets a share.
All right, I want to
90%.
I want to start tying him to the mast because he's not getting out of this. He has no choice here. I will bind and gag this motherfucker if he doesn't give up.
He's like, let's be reasonable about this.
Ooh,
He was trying to be, but you kind of ruined it.
Could we also pop his eyeballs?
Elion, that's all you, man.
You're gonna walk at the blank.
Cavalier, may I? Please. Please. Please.
The murder hobo has another request.
No. Please. Murder homo.
He's like, no, let's be reasonable about this, guys. Can we work out some sort of deal where he gets to go free?
No.
No, listen, SpongeBob. We're not being unreasonable. You are the one being unreasonable here.
Okay, he says, look, you leave me on the island. If the map that he gives you isn't right, isn't everything he tells you what it is, then you don't have to pick him up.
No, why would we do that? You could just run away.
You just strand him on the island with all that rum. He's not going anywhere.
Okay,
How about we
Jack
leave him
Black.
stranded on an island with nothing at all?
Hold on.
Okay, Jack Black.
Legitimate aside, like to the DM, like aside from the out of character.
Okay.
I feel like at this moment you're really trying to push us away from the entire jail thing, and I understand that as a DM, and I feel like you might have some reasoning there as to why. So I feel like all us players are perplexed right now as to what to do.
I'm not stopping you from turning him in.
Okay, I was just making sure.
I'm
Because,
just giving you an alternative.
okay, I was just making sure because I know that sometimes as a DM, there's certain things that like the players want to do, and you're like, man, that's like I didn't think that up.
I'm not railroading you. I'm just giving you an alternative.
Just double checking because sometimes the DM has the right to railroad.
Yeah, okay, no.
Yeah, such as they want to kill the queen, but the queen is an important plot character.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's when you have to railroad.
SpongeBob is not an important enough plot character. Like in Skyrim, he's not one of those ones that drops down and breathes heavy and then stands back up. He dies.
Okay, no, he's just a flunky.
Okay, just wanted to make sure back in
Okay.
the game.
No, I'm not railroading you. I'm just giving you the alternative.
I'm on the Cavaliers side here.
I just don't really like him, so.
I'm trying to play my ranger. I'm having a hard time with this whole alignment thing. I'm trying to be more true to my alignment.
I'm just chaotic neutral, so I just do whatever I feel like doing.
So
Be a good guy, a bad guy. I can be anything I want to be.
You have successfully now tied Captain SpongeBob to the mast.
Fantastic. Then
and what?
I feel like I should start sailing back towards shore because I know what I'm doing.
Mainland
I
sounds
noticed earlier
good.
streaming this.
Mainland sounds good right now.
I'm going to research a new third level spell called Torture. Save versus spells at -4, or suffer the extent of the worst torture you can imagine. Although no physical damage is done.
It's the Crucio spell from Harry Potter.
But what if Calavir would use that?
We could use it on every bad guy because it doesn't do any permanent harm.
So there's mental damage.
But what would be the use of doing that right now? What more information can we get out of him other than the map of the other island?
You could use it in conjunction with an ESP spell to get some really good results.
I think here we would just get lots of thoughts of rum and fear.
And regret.
Second
But
edition
just
actually.
voicing my opinion.
So, are you going to sail at night? You're going to camp out, wait for daybreak?
No, I'll definitely sail at night. I have astronomy.
Okay.
Hell yes.
So, pushing off and headed for town. You're going to take this mysterious black round box with you? Or you gonna
Well,
leave-
yeah, we have to turn into the authorities, or how else are they gonna know we committed the
no.
crime?
No, we don't return that to the authorities because that's a really evil thing. We don't want it to end up in the wrong hands. If we're gonna take that to anyone, it should be Mrs. Green. I think we should wait until we're like halfway through the journey and drop it down to the bottom of the ocean. That's the really evil stuff that we were being told about.
But how do we know it's actually evil?
Well, we were told what's in the box, and fucking can't remember what it was called. I should have wrote it down.
Yes, Captain SpongeBob said that was really nasty stuff.
Weren't we told before him to watch out for that too? Or was it him that initially told us that in the Rusty
Yeah,
Anchor?
that was Captain SpongeBob.
It was SpongeBob who didn't want anything to do with it, and this guy's not very trustworthy.
I think it should go to Mrs. Green.
Are we sure that Mrs. Green is good?
I believe that she's on our side. Whether she's good or not is a whole different matter. I see her as more of a true neutral character. I don't see her as evil, especially not evil enough to use this from the impression I'm
Oh. Someone wrote a 1.
getting. Wait, can the Cavalier examine the box and maybe detect that evil? Because I feel like they should have almost an
That's
innate.
not something I do.
Yeah, he's not a paladin.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a cavalier, not a paladin.
Damn. Well, then the rest of the party, figure out what you want to do with it, because I want nothing to do with this evil substance.
Since we have no cleric in the party who can benefit XP wise for destroying it, I say we throw it in the bottom of the damn ocean. Of course, there's
Is anyone-
Dizians down there who may be able to take advantage of it.
Eh. We may have to just deal with the consequences later if we do throw it down throw it in the ocean.
Yeah, those could
We
be
may
some
have to
really
find a
fun
volcano to throw it
consequences.
in. We might just have to find a volcano and throw it in it.
And that means carrying it around for a while, and I don't like that idea. Like this
What's the chance?
makes me nervous.
Well, what's the chances of finding a volcano?
Return it to the proper authorities with SpongeBob. Every other alternative only makes it possible for whoever shouldn't get this to get their hands on it through magic means.
I'm not entirely sure what to do with this box, but by what you guys are saying, it's not very good.
So the party is going to begin navigating. Everyone's wondering why I'm rolling the D6.
I don't like that you rolled a 1.
Yeah, you don't like that I rolled a 1. All right. Fair enough. Paranoia is part of the game, I suppose. So the party pushes off in the dark. Are you going to keep anything lit? Or are you going to navigate in the dark? You get a
Or the moon? Is the moon out?
the moon. No, the moon is not out.
Well, if we don't have a lamp at the bow of the ship, we can't see sandbars and things like that. But our position won't be given away at
Yes,
night.
it's, kind of it's sort of a choice. Sailing in unfamiliar waters in the dark, you can have a chance of running aground, hitting a rock. Or can't see something coming up on you.
I do have continual light. I could cast it on the mast.
The mask.
Or the stern of the ship.
Perhaps we should have someone at the bow with infravision who can see.
That's what I'm suggesting. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes. I'll volunteer. I've infravision. I'm an elf.
See, I thought elves had not just infravision, but like dark vision. I
Night
think
vision.
it's better. Yeah.
Well, in daylight, we do have the ability to spot things twice the distance of a human, but that's during the day.
Yeah,
At
but I
night.
think that the way that the sight works, I thought it was not just infravision, but like dark vision. I don't know. DM answer. Okay, yeah, no. You can see up to 60 feet in darkness.
Yeah, you
Although
can see
things
60
that are
feet in
lit.
darkness. Yeah, he's going to have a problem. First of all, because the ocean is not flat.
The motion of the ocean creates a problem.
Yeah, the motion of the ocean creates a problem. First of all, you can't see below the surface because the ocean is a uniform temperature. Second, he's going to have, unless he's up in a crow's nest, he climbs the mast. He's going to have a hard time seeing over the waves.
Hmm.
Then do you guys think that we should use light?
It would be safer, but we would have more encounters.
Why not just wait till morning and sail through the day using the sun to navigate?
Why are we complaining about encounters? I want experience.
Well, because of the things that could be out here.
And those encounters could be other pirates that are aligned with SpongeBob.
And then we kill them.
Okay, fair enough. Let's do it.
I don't exactly see the problem. If they were trying to say SpongeBob, we kill them.
Hold on. All right, the person sailing really has the ultimate decision here. I'm going to take back my initial we started sailing, realized it wasn't a good idea, and we're gonna wait till morning, because when the Cavalier said that, it really resonated with me. Like, maybe you're right, man.
Aww.
I like to see when things are coming up on me.
Okay. So the party, I assume, is going to take shelter in the stockade.
Why wouldn't we just take shelter on the boat?
You can take shelter on the boat if you want to take shelter
Yeah,
on the boat.
I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. And you're gonna anchor the boat or bring the boat onto land.
Anchor the boat.
Okay. Anchor the boat to go. All right. It just matters for weather. If you get bad weather.
Yeah.
Although, don't we get a bonus since we're anchored?
Yes.
Yes! But this boat's probably not the most seaworthy boat
Yeah,
in
it's-
existence.
Yachts are small and weather's really rough on them because they don't have a lot of weight to them. But the weather seems to still remain calm. And see if anything happens during the night. It's a fairly remote chance. And nothing really happens during the night. So you awake in the morning and
Hoist the mainsail! Scrub the poop deck!
yes, let's see if SpongeBob is still, if he has made some sort of masterful escape. Which is no. He's right there. Now that you've had the night to think about it, do you mind, untying him from the mast and sharing some of that rum?
Nah.
No, I
The
completely
rum
ignored him.
is
Ignore his
gone.
words.
He says, this is going the way he wants it to go.
Well,
Quiet.
this is the way we wanted it to go, so...
Quiet you before I Tyrion Lannister your face.
Well, I get angry and I chop your head off.
He's looking for alternatives.
There are no alternatives. There's jail and death.
Yeah, and he really doesn't like either of those alternatives.
Well, there's nothing else. Jail or death.
Doesn't seem to be very reasonable about this.
Why should I care?
Well, he sort of cares.
Well, you're not me, so...
It's not like he's got a lot of money, so he's just,
I don't care about money.
he's like, have pity on a poor pirate.
Okay. I don't care.
Have pity on a poor rapist.
Well, he didn't rape anyone. sort of crying and saying, "Come on, give me a break."
Hey man, this barbarian is one of them dudes from the woods, man. You better be quieter. You might be squealing like a pig later on.
I'm gonna walk up to where he's tied up, rip a piece off of one of his articles of clothing, shove it in his mouth, take some more rope, tie a gag.
Just not having it, huh? Okay. Fair enough.
I was going
Piece
to.
of his underwear.
Pirate under.
Pirate underwear.
No?
Up in there.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a pirate. He's probably not wearing any.
yeah, it's not. So, it is daylight. Seas are calm. Weather is good. And poor SpongeBob is tied up and now gagged.
Well, if he was smart and wouldn't become a pirate,
My ass.
it wouldn't have happened.
No, he's in a bad situation.
I bet he's thinking there's better things I could have done with my life.
Yeah, he's thinking about a lot of things right now. None
I
of them
could
are
have
good.
gone to ITT Tech.
Yeah. Yeah. His mother was right, you know? Maybe piracy is going to end badly. Well, at least you didn't, sell them to slavers or anything. That was good.
I don't think anyone would want him anyways.
Sound properly. We're gonna have to eat him for food.
Oh no.
I am not. I may be a berserker, but I'm not a cannibal.
A cannibalier. Cavern.
Necromancer, but just like super vicious. No magic, just like beats you with dead bones and stuff.
Okay, so the party heads out, and I'll roll for 2 days of weather. Hopefully, we're not going to drop a 1 here. Yeah.
Oh my.
And
Oh no.
nope.
Should I start worrying? Should I start worrying?
Wizard says there's a lot of things I'll do. Eating people isn't one of them.
And just
I don't know. The proper spices.
uh-oh. Okay.
Oh no, I won.
Okay. All right. So on your second day of the journey, the weather has turned bad. Like really bad.
Like the ocean water?
Yep. How
It
good
has
of a
been
sailor?
defiled.
How good of a sailor are you?
I guess we're about to make some rolls to find out.
Yeah.
I guess no one can help.
Tell me about your backstory.
Who?
Our pilot.
My kid has been on ships before.
You being on a ship and crewing a ship are entirely different.
Well, yeah, but
Too much backstory in yet, but what I've got so far is that my father was the captain of a ship that
Okay.
ran for the Royal Navy type thing. I don't know what they called that back in the day. I can't think of the word.
Fair enough.
and he
And
did
I've
crew
known
the
how to
ship, he
sail
just
since
was
a
on-
very young age. That it
Merchant
fascinated me.
Okay.
He did crew the ship. He was just more below deck, rowing and trying to more or less patching up holes or something to keep make sure the ship keeps on going and stays afloat.
Okay. Have you crewed a ship before?
My berserker has.
And
But...
I've been sailing and then decided to come in and adventure on land, hence the reason I became a cleric. I was originally just a ranger, which I accidentally spelled with an M on my character sheet. I'm a ranger.
Okay.
Um,
As a ranger, you will definitely know things about weather, and you know that a gale is upon you.
Oh,
Ooh.
crap.
Can I make a wisdom or an intelligence check to know whether it's best to continue sailing or to anchor right here and try to weather the storm?
Okay, yeah, I'll give you a check. And your wisdom is? You will know that anchoring out in ocean is more or less an impossibility because it's just too deep. The correct thing to do is to take your sails down, point your nose into the waves or into the wind, and hope you don't get blown too far off course. If
Or
you go,
smashed to pieces.
if you go sideways, you are in deep trouble because your chance of rolling over is good, and hopefully you don't get blown into the rock somewhere or onto a sandbar or onto an island. But you're pretty much at the mercy of the weather. The best you can do is keep it afloat.
Which my berserkers are not doing. Well, it'd be good. He'd be very good at doing if it just strength checks.
Yeah. Now, of course, the option is you do have an experienced captain tied to the mast.
Bad.
Now would be the time to untie him and let him do his thing because he's gonna die same as us if he doesn't get us out.
He's not going to be. Drowning is not a great way to go.
Pirates and privateers and navy all fight with each other until there's a storm. Everybody works together.
So everyone, is everyone down with untying Captain SpongeBob? He gets a pardon for now.
Because this is
Untie
a
him,
neat.
but
This is a,
untie his
No one
hands, but
returned
keep his
him
legs shackled.
to authority. He's
What a-
likely used to bank us into a bad area as he's to help us.
Keep his legs what do you call it? Shackled, but we'll take him to the wheel and let him take the wheel of the ship.
Okay. Yeah, he's not overly anxious to die out here, and he's going to hope that he's going to earn some redemption in your eyes for pulling you through this. So I've got a random check for what's going to happen. He's an experienced captain. Okay. He can keep you upright, but because you have no forward motion, you have no sails, that's about the best he can do, as you're gonna certainly get blown off course, and you're obviously going to drift. And let me make a check. Okay. He tells the elf, get on the top of the mast and tell me what you see.
Rightio. And I start climbing.
Okay? The elf's going up the mast. It's dangerous up there, obviously, in a gale. Do you have some sort of climbing skill you're going to tie yourself on?
I shall cut some rope off of some coiled thing on the deck, and steady myself with it around the mast as I climb, forming a loop and
Okay. Gonna tie yourself to the mast up there. Fair assumption?
yes.
Okay. Yeah, obviously the boat is rolling badly, so that's a very good idea to tie yourself off.
This is a cabin, right?
Yep, there's a cabin down below.
Now I'll find myself in the cabin.
I'm used to this, so I'm just kind of.
Okay. You're
I
holding
want to go
on.
below deck to check if there's any holes in the hull of the ship to make sure we're not getting flooded down in the bottom of the ship.
Okay. And that's everybody right now, right? Okay.
Except for Wesley, what's he doing?
Wesley, what are you up to? Crickets. Okay, we're just gonna assume Wesley is
standing
on.
in the center of the ship.
Okay.
I had to take him downstairs with me. If he ain't
Okay.
here, I'll make that decision.
Everybody on deck needs to make a agility test.
Okay. What would that
You-
be again?
You're under the deck. You're good.
Okay. Because I'm just trying to make sure the ship's underbelly, like we're not
Yeah.
flooding.
It's Wesley and Molly that need to make the check, and SpongeBob.
No, Wesley's with Jason. Remember?
Okay.
There's a
You
D20,
said-
right?
He meant
Yeah.
He
Elion.
said he's
Wherever Weston the Wizard is, he's hanging his head over something and puking his brains out.
I'm about to
Okay.
go overboard.
Yeah, you are scrambling. Let's see what SpongeBob. Oh,
I made it.
That's no problem. Yeah. SpongeBob is headed overboard. Okay, Molly. Let me give you a moral dilemma. You can sacrifice, since you were standing next to SpongeBob, you can do one of those better you than me and sort of climb over him to save yourself.
To choose between myself and SpongeBob?
Yep.
Oh, I'm choosing me all day long.
Okay.
Because if I fall overboard right now, it is my death. Simply because SpongeBob is the only one above, on the deck, and he wouldn't save me.
Okay, well,
If I was above deck, I would save you mainly because you're part of the party.
yeah, SpongeBob has the problem with swimming in that he is shackled around his ankles. So
He's drowning.
So if SpongeBob goes over, he's basically done. I mean, you can try to save SpongeBob.
I can't because I'm below deck trying to make sure the ship isn't staying afloat.
Can I
yeah.
try to save both of us, grab him, and like try to grab the wheel, or something, like how the wheel's fixed to the.
Yeah, currently there's no one at the wheel because the two people that were on deck have been hit by a wave and are scrambling to stay on board, and SpongeBob has failed, so you'd have to go out swimming to bring him back.
So he's already overboard.
He's overboard.
Then I'm gonna save myself.
Okay. Grab on.
You want me to go save or try to save him?
You don't know what's going on. You're downstairs with everyone else safe. The only reason
I'm not in the cabin. I'm just making sure the ship is staying afloat. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're in the cabin right now.
I'm not. I'm just like.
Yes, you are. You said you were in the cabin before, so you're in the cabin.
No, I said I was making sure the ship. I was making sure.
Don't argue with me. Okay.
Wouldn't he be in the hold if he was trying to make sure the ship is not taking water?
Yeah.
That's all
Exactly.
He's below the deck.
Below deck. So Molly's gonna try to save herself. Okay. Give me a D20 agility check, please. I assume that's good. Okay, you can grab onto the side rail of the ship and pull yourself back aboard. SpongeBob is long gone. Presumed dead.
I'm dead if I didn't choose me.
Okay. and give me an agility check to grab the wheel. Yeah, that is an excellent roll. you have re-grabbed the wheel, and you can point the ship into the waves again.
Just trying to stay afloat.
Yep. Maybe one more check. 10. Okay. You've got the wheel, and you can ride out the storm.
Alright.
So, here's what's going to happen. As day breaks, everyone has survived. The boat has survived the storm. I've got to do a safety check on the boat. We have our one guy tied to the mast up top, who's probably awfully seasick. We have the people that are below deck can come up above and survey the damage to the ship. And everybody has survived the storm.
Fantastic.
Wouldn't those who, like myself, who have not been on a boat at sea in a storm need to make a save versus con?
Yes.
Or join me in vomiting?
Yes. This is one of those where you will be swearing you will never get out of a boat again.
And the thing is, if my character was above deck, what he was saying in his mind the whole time is, "Bring it on, Storm! I'm down with bigger storms than you." If he was above deck, he would probably be saying that out loud.
Okay, Dwarf, give me a Constitution check.
Even though I've been used to being on ships like this.
You're not through a gale. No.
Fine. What is it? This is a Constitution check.
Yes, please.
So do I need to roll?
You need to roll a d20 and you need to roll low.
Okay, so it needs to beat so it needs to be lower than my Constitution.
Yes.
I probably failed on my
No problem. Dwarf.
Yeah.
Dwarf.
So my Constitution's a 17.
Very good. Wesley,
Yes.
give me a roll.
I already rolled it in a Discord and I failed it.
Jason.
And I'll
I've been-
blow chunks.
I've been through storm. My character has been through storms, but yeah, he hasn't been.
Wow.
He hasn't been through a gale.
Yeah, everybody else is throwing. Everybody else is throwing up, and the dwarf is having a sandwich.
Because this is fine. I'm used to having weather.
It's like exorcist puking.
Yes. This is not good. Not good at all.
Can I possibly have with the next time I've opened, is there a way I could possibly make them stop puking, like with my herbal know-how or something?
Yeah, you can try to see if you've got an herb that will help them out.
Okay, just roll a d20.
Yeah, a little ginger to settle the stomach down.
So a d20.
Yes, please. Roll up. Okay, yeah, you can give them some ginger. See if make some ginger tea for them. See if that'll settle the old stomach.
First give it to the Calavera.
Okay. Give me another check, Cavalier. Yeah, you feeling better? What else you giving it to?
Then I'm gonna give it. I'll give it to Wesley next.
Okay. Leslie, give me another save. Leslie, you're up and going. Okay.
Then unties him so something gets down to give it to him.
Yeah, Elyon, you're coming down.
Yes. I didn't see anything important, did I?
Yeah, you actually did. Now that day has broken and the storm has passed, you have an island right in front of you.
Island ho! Straight ahead!
Correct. And I yell at him. The correct pronunciation is land ho.
10 silver
Yeah.
pieces says it's
How?
10 silver pieces says it's the island we just left.
I'm not taking that
And
bet
here's
because I
my
don't have
roll.
money. I don't really like spending our money on useless things such as gambling.
Okay, everyone seems to have recovered. Molly, I'll give you, give me a check, please.
And that matched my con. I don't
Yeah.
know if it was a con check I was making or not.
Molly is not feeling well. Molly could use a little of that ginger tea.
Okay, I go ahead and give her the ginger then.
Okay. Between Lando and yeah, she's had a rough night.
Land ho!
Been a while. No one's staring.
Well, you need to make another check, I believe.
For
Is that what's your constitution?
10 exactly.
Uh-oh.
Mine.
Okay.
No, my constitution's 15.
Okay, so you're good. All right. The party seems to have recovered with the assistance of the barbarian and his ginger tea. You notice a big island right in front of you. Let me check on the condition of the boat.
Land ho!
Oh, the boat is not doing well at all. The boat is in severe need of repairs.
Yeah. So we should land at this island and try to find some wood.
And of course, once we do, I'll try to repair the best of my abilities.
Okay. Me roll. Okay, one of the two masts is broken. Thankfully, it wasn't the one tied to the elf.
Ooh, that's gonna need to be fixed quickly.
You're down to one mast.
How's the hole doing?
You've definitely taken on water, and let me see. The hole seems to be doing all right.
Okay,
In
good.
fact, it's in really good condition. It's just everything above deck is pretty beat up.
I like how in this adventure, I'm good with ships, and then in the other adventure, we just lose ships constantly.
Yeah. This ship seems to be unsinkable at this moment.
Mainly because of Barbarian knows how to fix ships, and mainly because that was how he more or less got, buff, because mainly he'd been falling lumber, just like making sure everything stays in condition for, raids and things like that.
There you go.
On weapons proficiency, specifically for ship repair, I just don't. I don't know. I don't have that book.
Okay. If someone, well, I wouldn't assume that you're a shipwright, but with someone with woodworking skill of some kind in their background, crickets.
I don't have
I'm
that.
gonna
That'd be
need
hard
to
to work with.
I'll need to rewrite my background, but it wouldn't involve woodworking. I just would this already made lumber and everything that I was already good. I would make sure the ship would just place.
Yeah.
I couldn't make ship parts, but I can repair ships with the parts I'm given. As long as they're supposed to go on a ship.
Yeah. So the SS Minnow is not in good shape. Cue Gilligan's Island soundtrack. And
We
basically,
got one mast. We can sail it.
He's got one mast. We can sail it.
It'll just take a long time.
Yeah, not a smart idea if a storm hits.
I thought you were an adventurer.
I am, but I would rather not be drowning at sea and my spirit would be buried under the ocean forever and never being able to reach Valhalla.
So you can beach the craft. You're going to need to beach it to work on the boat.
That's what I would do, but I don't have to control the ship, so.
I want to beach the ship.
Okay. You can beach the ship, and you can deploy ropes, and everybody can drag the boat on to shore. It's probably going to need to lay on its side so that you can work on the mast. Gonna send in scouting party inland to see what's on this island. Because right now you've got palm trees, and palm trees are not the best wood to use for a mast.
Alright, we should probably. Okay, we should probably leave Molly on the ship because since I'm not sure who should be left on the ship, to be honest. We probably need to take on a more negotiative person. Just
Why should we leave anyone at the ship? The ship can't go anywhere right now.
Yeah, and the captain doesn't seem to be on the ship for some reason. But
yeah, I never explained that to you guys. I apologize, comrades, but SpongeBob got away. He's dead.
Yeah, SpongeBob got washed overboard.
Well, if I got washed over, I would probably try. If one of you guys washed over as well, I probably could have saved you.
I probably would have saved one of you guys too, but I'm not saving SpongeBob.
No, I would. Even if I was saving myself, I would still dive in and just save you and try to save myself afterwards.
Well, Molly had everything to do to just save herself.
Yeah.
I don't think you could really fault her for not diving in to save SpongeBob.
Yeah, well, one, he's not part of our group, and well, one, he has nothing.
Thank the gods that it was him and not you.
Yes. Yeah. Poor SpongeBob met. At least he wasn't tied to the mast that broke. that would have been really bad.
Well, he joined Davy Jones' locker after all.
I guess so.
Pirate's death.
So shall we explore this island to look for natives?
Non-natives.
There might be natives on the island for all we know.
Exploring.
So the party's going inland to sort of scout out the island?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Find wood.
There's a couple options. You can start, fires, and hopefully a passing ship can see you and come for help because, obviously smoke, fire, good signal for any passing ship.
We should probably use that. We should probably wait for that for last resort. We have no.
Or we could travel inland and hope that someone has dragged logs and into the land and made a log cabin so that we can steal one of the logs out and use it as a mast. But that probably would never happen.
So no, we're
Hell,
gonna
the island may be inhabited.
Yes, that is. It might be inhabited.
There's no point in discussing all of this. Let's journey forward to actually find out all of this.
Yes,
Instead
let
of
us do
a conversation on the beach.
Okay, so the
And as soon as we get on land, Weston the Wizard jumps off the boat, kisses the ground, and thanks the gods above that he is back on it.
Okay. So everyone is like, I am never getting on a boat again.
Except for me, I'm okay with being on boats because hey, that's
You're
more that's been my.
Yeah, you're
And
having
he
a
vows
sandwich.
the next spell he will learn will be fly.
I am never doing this again.
Because after my life, I've been given a medicine. So.
Okay. You start heading inland. You don't see any immediate tracks. You do hear birds, which is a good sign.
Not hearing birds is a good sign?
No, hearing birds is a good sign. Because birds require fresh water to survive.
Yeah, I thought you said you don't hear any birds.
No, if you did not hear any birds,
That'd be a terrible sign.
that would be a terrible sign. Let's see if we got any other. Yeah, and you hear monkey noises, so there must be
Fruit.
fresh water somewhere on the island.
And possibly banana trees.
Yeah, possibly. Monkeys got to eat something. So there's probably fruit trees around or coconut.
Mm-hmm.
So there does appear to be life on this island. Okay. You get inland a little ways and you start hearing drum beats.
Okay. That makes both that either A, some animals somehow learn how to play instruments, or B, there's natives.
And let's see, who's I assume the Rangers at the front of the party? Is that a fair assumption?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay.
Of course, behind the ranger is me, because
Okay, Ranger, you see what was a very odd sight. In the middle of this group of trees, you see two bullywugs. The bullywugs are on a log, and they appear to be fighting a duel. Only instead of using weaponry, they're basically smacking each other in the head with fish. Which is a very bullywug thing to do.
Yes.
They are smacking each other with mackerel or something.
That's hilarious.
And trying to knock each other off a log. Ranger, you're up.
Are there just the two of them, or is there like some standing around watching? Can I see that much?
You look around and yeah, there's a couple other bullywugs watching. They appear to be seconds in this duel.
We take like a literal minute break. My phone is ringing, and it's important. I have to answer it. It's
Okay,
possible.
no problem. Other party members, you hear the sound of fish smacking and gibbering in bullywug. I don't know if anyone has bullywug as a language.
No, I have most basic languages and then of course some odd languages, but not bullywog.
Anyone have bullywug for a language?
No.
No.
I am ogre, but maybe so I can assault an ogre in its mother tongue, just to be that kind of person.
Okay, and you notice that these seconds seem to be having bags of pollen or some other weird orange and yellow and red powder which they are throwing at these two that are having this fish duel. But because no one understands bullywug, you really don't know what's going on.
Nope. No clue what's going on.
Yeah, so
I'd imagine they're fighting over a mate.
I kind of want to just like walk up and just start cheering, like cheering them on. And, like I came to this island specifically for this event.
There you go. So you're just gonna walk on up?
I'll follow behind, but a little bit less. Wanting to just I just need to keep an eye on, trying my best to keep an eye on the more the squishier members of the party.
Clapping and cheering them on.
Okay.
I'm just watching because, well, one, I enjoy people fighting and I watch it now and then, but I don't exactly cheer because I just watch to see who wins or not.
Okay. They seem to be completely ignoring you. They seem to be very engrossed, and they start dancing on this log, and they're throwing more of this pollen into the air, and they're just smacking each other to bits with these fish.
I'll just sit and watch. Maybe one of them will beat the other one to death with the fish, and then we'll only have one of them.
and you now notice why they are dancing. They seem to have put electric eels in their pants. Which again, a very bullywug thing to do.
They're odd creatures.
Yes, they are odd creatures. And
Like a big frog type deal.
yep,
Looks like a frog.
this looks like a frog. And finally they notice you and they turn to look at you and they start dancing. They want you to dance. And they seem to go, but you can't really understand what they're saying.
For me to get up and dance too.
Yeah.
I'll get up and dance, but you're not putting an eel in my pants. Pants without the eel. That's gonna be that y'all got in your pants. No, thank you.
Okay, so Molly's gonna get up and dance. Dwarf, are you gonna get up and dance?
No.
No. Wesley, you gonna get up and dance?
Probably not. I'll probably be preparing a spell.
Okay. Jason, you gonna get up and dance?
Nope, I'm good.
Elyon?
Yes, of course I get up and dance, and I sing and dance and prance in my pants.
Alright, there you go. So you get up and dance, and the two people get out. They point you to basically a small pool where there are eels and fish. And they tell you they point like grab one.
I grab a fish.
Okay, you grab a fish. Molly, you gonna grab a fish?
I'll grab a fish, but not the eel.
Okay, you can grab a fish, and it's big and wiggly, and then now one turns around to you, Molly, and kind of points at him like smack him with a fish.
I smack Molly with the fish.
Okay.
Going to smack him with fish.
roll a d20 to smack Molly with a fish.
16.
Okay, that would be a hit. Molly, you have just been smacked with a fish. You may return and smack him with a fish.
Return fire incoming.
Oh! And of course, a critical hit with the fish. You
Critical shit.
you knock him flat on his rear end with the fish.
Oh shit.
Oh, the bully wants to block. Yeah! And they start chatting. Bum, bum, bum.
Continue fish fighting?
Yeah. And now you. So.
I believe you won. I yield. I yield.
So Molly is the winner of our fish fight. And give me an insight check. What would be an insight? Intelligence.
Oh great, one of my weakest stats.
I win.
I have 10 intelligence. This is going to go horribly wrong. Rolling!
Oh, there you go. Perfect. This strikes everyone as some sort of religious festival.
Oh shit.
That throwing pollen and smacking each other with fishes is some sort of a celebration.
We're worshipping the frog god, everyone.
I'm okay with this, I guess. I don't have a specific deity.
Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah, they point to you, Molly, and you're evidently the big winner in this religious thing. And they point to you back into the pond and like point at the eels.
Like point at the eels and like point at my pants and like look at them like questioningly, like is this?
Wait a
how
minute,
you-
I'm a girl.
No,
You can't put eels in my pants.
They're like, no, eel, and then they point at the guy that you just knocked down.
Oh shit.
You got to put an eel in your pants.
You're going to sodomize me with an eel. Oh god.
That's the eel's decision.
Alright,
Simply-
Molly. I'll let you put an eel in my pants. But just this once. And don't mention it ever again.
Out of character question, would I be able to end
I
up
will
somehow
continue.
dual wielding?
Run that by me again.
I said out of character question, would I somehow eventually be able to dual wield weapons at once?
No.
Aww.
Maybe you try 2 eel at once. Molly, do you grab an eel?
Eel in my pants.
Eel in the pants.
Okay, eel in the pants. You can grab it. Okay, now the bullywugs may have a natural resistance to eels, but you do not.
I'll pass on the eel in the pants. It will kill me. And I grab my own neck like I'm choking, stick my tongue out, roll my eyes back in my head, and then pretend I'm gagging like and then I fall over onto my back and stick my legs up in the air and pretend I'm dead.
Okay. So the bullywugs are a little confused by this, and they go grab some eels, and they point to Molly, and they point to you like, catch him. Do you need us to wrestle him to the ground?
I'm gonna. This is where this could all fall apart now. Hands in front of me, like the international symbol for no,
Okay.
and like not with like an upset look, like a surprise look on my face, like oh no, we couldn't do that. That'd be bad.
And they not knowing your language, they look at you and they look at these squirming eels that they're trying to contain, and they like point to his pants.
So do you have like comprehend languages or kinds of a spell?
That would be tongues. And I think it's too high of a level for any of us to have. I think it's tongues.
Yeah. I don't really know what to do now because
And they present you being the champion with the eels.
still adamantly refusing to put it in his pants. Like I'm gonna continue to try to convey the idea of that this will hurt him. We might have to put an eel in your pants, Elion, just to show them that it's gonna hurt. You're gonna take some damage, and then we're gonna take the eel out.
Very well.
I converted to a cleric recently, and I'm not sure how we do spells, but I know that I have one spell right now, and it's Cure Light Wounds that I've memorized. So
I hope I don't die from poison. Let's do this.
I think was poisoned. I think it's an electric eel. I think that's why they danced.
Well, if you're poisoned, I could probably possibly find a herb to heal you with, but
Okay, so, and they grab your pants and they shove these electric eels into your pants.
I'm
And,
sure that feels great.
yeah. Give me a saving throw. What would be electricity? Let's call it spell.
Spell?
Spell.
That probably didn't do it.
Probably didn't do it. You are definitely dancing.
Ow! Ooh! Ah! Ee! Ow! Ooh! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Yep. It is not terrible damage. It's not a tickle either. This is 6 points of damage.
And I'm dead.
Um,
If you're 0 hit points, you're not dead. -10 is death.
wait, he had less than 6 hit points.
So, the bullywugs jump on you and start pounding on your chest and giving you mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
No, I've got 8 hit points.
Oh, okay.
I'm down to 2.
You've got 2 left, and you're dancing around. You still have
Ow,
the
ooh,
eels
ah,
in
ee.
your pants. And the bullywugs are dancing around. Rah, 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 rah.
Standing still that he's being hurt by them.
Everyone's dancing away. And party is up.
Feel out of your pants, or
I pull it out of my pants and throw it onto the ground.
weird phrase when you think about it. You take the eel out of your pants, I pull it out, and throw it on the ground.
Okay.
I pulled my eel out of my pants.
Roll for catch an eel.
Oh shit.
They're not easy to catch.
I think I paused. Let me check. I pass. I have 11 decks, so that's exactly.
Okay. Okay, you can pull 1 eel out. You've got 2 more there.
Oh shit.
Does anyone want to assist him pulling eels out of his pants?
I'm not sticking my
No.
hand in your pants. Sorry.
I'm not.
Pass.
No.
Fail.
One thing, try to rip it off.
I pulled 2 of the 3.
2 out of the 3, okay. Give me a saving throw. Your other option is to beat the eel to death while it's in his pants.
There's my save, and I don't know what my spell save is.
Okay. Yeah, 10's probably not going to do it. Anyone wanting to beat the eel to death that's in his pants?
No.
I don't want him, like, he's gonna get hurt by that too.
Grab my eel! Grab my eel!
And 4 points of damage.
I'm down.
Now he's unconscious, and now the
Negative
bullywugs
2.
Now the bullywugs jump on you. Yeah, the other one was a false alarm. This time it's real. They're starting beating on your chest, pushing on your chest. One of them's giving you mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And the party?
freaked out. I'm gonna walk up and touch Elliot on the shoulder and cure light wounds.
Okay.
That's 4 points of damage back.
Okay. And Elliot goes, you just had mouth-to-mouth resuscitation with a bullywug.
No. Plit, 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 plit.
And you've been beaten into your chest with, you've got a bullywug beating on your chest, and you've got another one with his hands in your trousers trying to grab an eel.
I don't stop him.
The bullywugs
I'm
are...
sitting by, and the reason people may wonder why I'm just sitting by because I said because I didn't want to mess with other people's culture or anything. Like, you two did this. You two are fixing it.
And the bullywugs all look at Molly like in absolute shock that she has brought back to life this individual, because this is the most shocking thing that they've ever seen in their lives. And they bow down to you and go,
Bullywugs.
You are now some sort of savior to the bullywugs.
Alright.
I'm sorry, you're just on the ground. The bullywugs standing on your chest, jumping up and down. And the bullywugs start dancing and dancing, and they grab more fishes, they're beating each other with a fish.
Start cheering.
So they seem to be celebrating the resurrection of this brave warrior who took one for the team.
I'm a brave warrior, everyone.
Yeah, they start covering you with this orange and yellow pollen that they have collected. Dust of this flying everywhere.
Oh, it's yummy.
I'm gonna throw some too.
Okay, everyone's throwing powder and whacking each other with fish.
What did you say, Sonny? Something started playing and I had to stop it.
Okay. Dwarf, are you gonna dance around and whack people with fish?
No.
No!
Looking very dwarf-like and not happy with all this merriment.
Jason, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for them to leave so we can get back to fixing our ship.
Kind of lost my thought process. Wow.
The dwarf and the crusader are growing impatient with this display.
Anyone is more than welcome to go off and look for supplies for the mast if you don't want to stick around for the merriment.
Okay. The bullywugs have decided to pick you up and hoist you above to their gods. And they start carrying you off on their shoulders, or little, whatever they have. They seem to be headed down a path.
I don't really like the idea of them carrying me because I feel like I'm about to get like thrown in a volcano or some shit. I like really, but I try to get down to a standing position. Like I will walk with them, but like you're not carrying me.
Okay, you're like, wait a minute, guys, hold on, getting carried away.
I'll come with you because like you never know where they're taking us. It could be a pile of treasure. It could be some crazy god we're about to make a deal with. There's a million two things that could happen. I'm definitely down for this adventure.
Okay. Let's see. Elyon, what are you up to?
I'm looking for wood to fix our boat.
Molly's on her own. Sorry.
I had a situation like this happen, and I ended up getting away from the rest of the party in a different game, and came back with a ring of 3 wishes and a whole new suit of armor, and everyone was upset and said they didn't come with me. So, I'll take the chance.
So
Well,
the crusader and the dwarf and everybody is watching Molly go off into the jungle.
No, I'm going with Molly, but I'm also looking for wood as I go with Molly.
Okay, alright. You're noticing lots of tropical trees that are probably not very suitable for wood. The other group is similarly finding tropical trees, again, not very suitable for wood. For a map. And Molly, the bullywugs are trying to lead you out down this path into the jungle.
the worst that can happen is my character dies, and like big whoop, I'll make a new character. That happens. So like, I'm continuing down the path with them.
Okay. About 10 minutes later, you go into clearing and lots of bullywugs. And they're all appear to be dancing around, whacking each other with fish. There seems to be one chief bullywug there. And they
Look happy over all the.
and there's this is you can see all the drums, and they're beating on their drums, and they're blowing on their conch shell horns, and everyone looks at you and goes, and the bullywugs start speaking in 1,000 words a minute, and they must be telling the tale of you resurrecting this other character, and they bring you before the Bullywug King, or whatever he is. And what do you do?
I will curtsy to the king of the Bullywugs.
Okay. And he.
And I will give a courtly bow.
Can I grab a fish?
Sure, you can grab a fish.
I'm gonna grab a fish and smack the chief in the face with the fish.
Oh, he loves that! He loves that! He goes, grabs a fish, and whacks you with the fish. Roll to hit the king. Damn good hit. Roll a d6. Oh, he loves that. He hasn't been whacked all day. And of course, you whack him so hard that he completely misses you. And all the bullywugs, they start dancing up and down, chanting, rah, 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 rah. And of course, everybody on the island can now hear these bullywugs with their drums and their horns and chanting as they're out looking for wood.
I was thinking to myself, what the hell are they doing?
This is definitely an alien culture.
I'm okay. Yes, my character's kind of semi-anti-social, so he's funny with Specs culture, but he won't other people's culture, but that doesn't mean he's gonna precipitate in it.
Is this clearing the same type of tropical trees?
Yep. The tropical island, tropical trees. And they bring for your great exhibition, for lack of another word, they start bringing you offerings of something to drink, and there's like snails, and there's like worms, and all sorts of what you could presume are delicacies to bullywugs, and they present you with them to feast on.
I will take a snail.
Okay.
I'll take a snail and wrap it in bacon and butter and dip it in hollandaise sauce and eat it that way.
Yes, this is of course a raw snail, and they show you that you're supposed to put the snail, the shellfish snail, up and just suck out the snail.
Mmm, delicious. I'll eat the snail like they said.
Okay,
I'm like, Dexter will refuse it.
You're okay. You're like, no, I don't do snails. No. Oh, so they seem very happy with you, and they give you offerings of fish to smack them with.
Try, like, very gently push the fish away and try to convey the idea of a ship.
Okay, and they look at you, and you start doing like hand signs of waves up and down your arm. They're looking at you like So they're doing the same. They're mimicking you. Whatever hand signs you're doing is they're doing back, and then they start. They're drinking a lot of whatever this liquid is. It seems to be pretty strong because, well, these bullywugs are pretty wasted.
Oh, in the sand, the shape of a ship. Because
Okay.
they may have some sort of material.
Okay. They look at Chip and they start drawing smiley faces on it. And they point to you. And they point to the smiley face.
Yes, I shake my head. Yes, like
Okay.
kind of like not.
And then they draw another face, only it has a frown on it. They point to the dwarf.
But I'm not there. Remember, we're going out to go.
Well, okay, they point in the direction of the dwarf. And they draw a frowny face with a beard. See what you got? You have some means of develop some means of communicating with them. They're drawing in the sand.
I'm going to drawing of the ship and like smack my hand on it like it's like I'm breaking.
Be right back.
Okay, fair enough. So you get this, and they go, and they look at you like, where?
I beckon them to follow me.
Okay, they start following you, and they're like bringing fish and electric eels with them.
They know something we don't. Like guide them in the direction of our broken ship.
Okay, party. You see Molly coming back with a whole bunch of bullywugs, following her, carrying eels and fish.
So it looks exactly the same as when they left.
Except there's more bullywugs.
Now I'm going in the direction of the ship.
Yeah, and she's come back to you with lots of bullywugs carrying eels and fish.
Did I see any wood that could be used for a mast?
No, it's mostly tropical trees here.
Well, gentlemen, there is no wood for a mast here. That
But
I've
we
seen.
improvise wood. We use what's available, even if it's not the best. It's what it is.
They made me eat a snail.
You seemed a pretty willing participant.
How would you know you weren't there?
I saw you before you left. And you were slapping each other with eels.
And they run up to the dwarf, and they present the dwarf with eels and fish. They run up to every member of the party and present you with eels and fish. Cavalier, you are
Eels of fish?
eels and fish.
Is it edible?
Oh, certainly, it's alive and kicking.
I'll take a fish and follow Molly to wherever she's going.
Okay. Wesley, you're presented with eels and fish.
I guess I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay, you have been presented with eels and fish by the bullywugs.
I'm probably going to not do it again.
You're gonna refuse.
Well, it matters how many, matters who exactly is doing it.
Well, they're just a bunch of regular bullywugs
I brought.
that she brought with her. She brought many bullywugs with
And
her.
of course, I'm refusing Molly because, like, as I said before, I don't really like participating in other people's culture. I don't exactly understand what they're saying or doing.
Okay. Okay. They point at the fish. And they point at their head.
Want you to hit them
Oh.
with the fish.
Hmm.
Just sitting there going, because that's pretty much what I'm picturing him doing. That they're sitting there offering the fish, and he's just kind of like grumbling, like, I don't really want to do this.
And they look at each other and they draw in the sand the frowning face.
You're the frowning face dwarf.
Pull them away from the dwarf, like just leave him alone.
Okay. So they leave the dwarf alone and they all go headed towards the ship. And they break the clearing and they see your ship and they all start going into the ship.
Hey, we've got a bullywug crew. Let's hope they can fix the mast.
And they start. You ever seen monkeys that give a bunch of stuffed toys to? They're going through everything in the boat. You know, they're trying sails on their heads. You've got a bunch of drunk bullywugs that are literally getting into everything on the boat.
Talking to the lead, trying to talk to the lead bullywug, and
okay, talking to the chief.
Yeah, I'm pulling him over to the mast and like showing him that it's broken.
Okay, and he says, he said, any help? The boy was going, They seem to be having a very animated and drunken conversation about your boat.
I'm pointing at the broken part and pointing at like the wood, tapping it and like pointing out towards the trees and making like a questioning hands like. Frustrated now with these bullywugs.
Yeah, their bullywugs are not terribly intelligent, which seems obvious. So they're like picking up the boat now.
Stop.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. They look at you.
Understand the broken mast, and then like another piece above it, like an actual mast and the sail. Like
Okay.
point at that one, like this is what we need. I don't want to try to talk to these damn things.
Yeah. Now, bullywugs are not going to be terribly familiar with boats because they can swim on their own, and they don't make boats.
An idea.
So they may need a little direction.
I have a whole different idea.
Okay.
One of those things that sometimes makes the DM say "fuck you." All right, I'm gonna point at myself, then point at the water, and then point in the direction that we need to go.
Okay. And they like do like fish swimming hand signs to you.
Not very vigorously.
Okay. And they do them back. They're like, and they nod.
Other party members, like so do you try to fix the ship with some palm trees, or do you want to take a bullywug ride back to shore?
And they start drawing in the sand.
Oh. Let them draw.
It seems to be a picture of a whale.
Oh. A living ship. That's better.
But the mask, could we
I
tell it to where, could we ask it to lead us to where we need to be, though?
think I'll be able to just like
They point to the drawing of the whale.
I
Look,
say whale. Whale. And I point
They
to
look
it.
at you and they say whale. And they point.
And I nod up and down. I nod up and down.
I'm gonna gesture to our whole group and then make the swimming motion and the nod, like with the questioning look on my face, like.
And they point whale.
Not the word. And I'm gonna do the swim motion and say swim.
They do the swim motion. Say swim, whale, swim.
I'm gonna nod and then like gesture towards the ocean, like go get whale.
Whale. They nod up and down with you. Whale, swim.
I'm gonna utter and then make a gesture back towards myself and then say whale.
They point to you and say, whale, swim, you. And point to you.
Whole group and say all.
They say, all? Whale, swim, all? And they
Yes.
nod. And they nod yes. And they start dancing up and down.
How do I convey the idea of go get the whale? Alright, I'm gonna step like into the water
Okay.
and point to bullywogs.
Okay.
Swim all.
They step into the water. They look at you. They grab a fish, and they make the motion of the fish swimming. Whale, swim, all.
Could they be calling the boat a whale? Point to the boat and ask them if that's the whale.
The whale with a question, like question.
You gonna like nod your head yes, nod your head no.
My voice, like, cause almost every language, even like weird languages like that, you raise your voice at the end of the question, like your pitch goes up.
Okay. And they shake their head no. And they point inland and say whale.
And say whale.
There's a sunken ship inland.
Towards where they're pointing, and then make the type motion.
And they point inland.
In that way, say whale. Like trying to get them to show me where the whale is.
And they start pulling at you like to follow them.
Okay.
Okay, and they go running down the trail, dancing down the trail, throwing pollen, chanting. Rah, 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 rah. And they take off down the trail. Is everyone gonna follow them?
Yes.
Okay.
I have nothing else better to do.
Okay.
I want to, but I feel like I need to.
And believe me, if I could find something else better to do.
Okay.
Yes, of course, I'll follow them.
And they're following into this clearing where they are, and you see what appears to be a pyramid.
Ooh.
There you go, you guys. Is this exciting enough for you?
Ooh, a dungeon.
Something else to do, Weston.
I don't feel like it's a good idea, but I don't feel like that we have to do. feel like we have to do this anyways.
Hopefully there'll be a fly spell in there somewhere.
Or a flying carpet, or an airship,
there-
or something.
There's a big wooden stairs that go up to the top of the pyramid.
Or a conch shell of whale summoning.
I'm gonna start walking up these stairs.
Okay, you're gonna walk up the bullywug, start
Let's
dancing up
go,
the stairs
Ranger!
and throwing pollen and whacking each other with fish.
Nice to their god.
And you go up, you figure this is some sort of a temple or something, so it's some sort of religious site. And they come up and you see this huge conch shell that's suspended at the top. And they point to the conch shell.
Whale. Yeah, I pointed the conch shell and like looked out the whale.
They say, whale!
The conch.
Okay? And one of the kings gets up and starts making a speech to the other bullywug. He steps up to the conch shell and he blows above the conch shell. And he points to the party and says, "Your turn." Whale!
I blow into the conch shell.
Okay. And they jump up and down laughing. Start dancing again.
Alright, now I'm intrigued.
They point to you. They point to the conch shell.
Weston will blow on the conch shell.
Okay? Weston blows on the conch. Ah, yes! Be the greatest thing in the world. They point to the dwarf and they point to the conch shell.
I'll do it, I guess.
Okay. And somewhere on the island you hear back.
Oh no.
I think we're safe. I'm pretty much like a hero among men to these bullywugs right now.
And they all cheer. Ah, they hear the sound. They all cheer. Ah! Around again. Start dancing faster and chanting and drinking more.
I haven't blown it yet. Blow the horn. Blow the conch.
Elyon, you're up.
I shall blow the conch again.
Did you hear it back? They cheer. They're dancing around.
Does it sound like it's getting closer?
And you see in the bay a spout from a whale.
As soon as I see that, shout whale.
Yep, you see a whale in the bay. And they point and say, whale! Whale!
Well,
They look at you.
Going to bow to the king, or yeah, the king, chief of the bullywugs.
Okay.
For him the conch back, because I'm not sure if we're supposed to take it. I feel like it's a religious item.
Okay. And they all start rushing down the temple, down the steps. They seem to be heading out towards the whale.
The whale.
Is the party going to follow them? Or are you going to stay here at the top?
It's probably a
Kind of
good idea
in
to
for penny, in
follow
for pound at this point.
Okay, so the party follows the bullywugs down to the seashore, and the bullywugs pull out their guns and go, whoa, whoa, to the whale. And the whale whale seems to be swimming around the bay.
Let's go catch a whale, guys.
And they look at you. Whale!
They'll swim all.
You're up, guys.
Weston follows them to the beach, mumbling something about Jonah.
I of course followed him, mumbling something roughly along the lines of.
When you really think about it, that would be a good situation for us. Like, Jonah was perfectly fine inside that whale.
Yes, but it was a gift from God. So.
Have a different variety, it seems. I'm going to take the first move and start like whale and get some of the whales back.
So you're gonna swim out to the whale?
Hell to the fuck yeah.
Okay. So Elyon and Molly are in the water headed to the whale.
Of course, I think to myself, what are they doing, sir? But I have more like I'm just having the more pedal and to try to keep them safe because they're bloody squishies.
Yeah, and the bullywugs all dive into the water after and Elyon. They're all swimming out to the whale.
Oh.
God, what if they start stabbing the whale? Still swimming up to the whale.
Can anybody? I guess nobody here would know what kind of damn whale it is.
How familiar is anyone to have a fishing or a whaling background? Oh, well, Molly would know. She's probably captain of the ship, or has some relationship to it.
Most of my backstory.
It is a sperm whale.
Ew.
Does the whale seem like it's gonna allow us to climb on his back?
What's up, Moby?
The whale, the bullywugs come out and they start smacking the whale with fish. And dancing and patting the whale. And the whale just sort of seems like it's swimming.
At least it's not eating the bullywugs. That's probably a good sign.
No, they don't seem to be attacking each other. It's just sort of swimming around in the bay.
I climb on her back.
You're good. Okay, as it reaches the water, you're going to lunge onto the back of the whale, and the whale goes under the water again. That's what whales do. Then it comes back up, then it goes back down. Then it comes back up, then it goes back down. And the bullywugs are all cheering. Ah!
I go in her mouth.
You're going to try to get the whale to eat you. Okay. Roll just does. Okay. Alright, I'll bite. The whale opens its mouth and a bunch of bullywugs come swimming out.
I swim in.
Okay. You are swimming into the mouth of the whale.
Yeah.
And the bullywugs cheer. Ah! And you sort of ask yourself, can anyone talk to the whale so that we actually have a guidance system on this?
I don't believe I can. I said At least
I'm a
it's-
match user, not a druid.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can swim into the mouth of the whale and see where the whale goes, but you don't really have a guidance system on the whale at the moment, unless you can find a druid somewhere on the island.
I'll see where the whale goes. I guess.
Okay, Elyon has been eaten by the whale. What does the rest of the party do?
I stand on shore because I wear full plate and I don't swim.
Yeah, salt
Yeah, I
water,
don't like
salt water
level.
and full plate is not good combination.
That level is not a good combination either.
Okay, Molly, you're out in the water, and Elyon has just swam into the mouth of the whale. No response from Molly. Let's see.
Can
Wesley?
you hear me now?
Oh yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I guess I have to be on the Discord page to have push to talk to work. I thought I could, like, as long as that page had priority, that it would work.
No worries. Elyon has swam into the mouth of the whale, disappeared. The rest of the party is on shore.
Yeah, I caught everything that you said, and I was trying to respond. I was hitting my push to talk and everything. But I'm gonna try to point the bullywogs, point at the mouth of the whale where Elyon just swam in, and like look kind of panicked. Like, is this okay? What should we do? Oh God, I don't know what to do now.
And the whale goes under the water.
Oh God, no.
Elyon, getting a little wet there, but not terrible because, of course, whales have to hold air to breathe.
I look around for some sort of controls, like a uvula or something. Tonsils, maybe.
Okay, yeah, it's got tonsils, it's got a uvula. You're gonna start pulling on control.
Yeah.
You do know that whales have a vomit reflex, don't you?
I'm going to move the uvula around like a joystick and see what happens.
Oh, God. Oh, well, I may buy this just for the humor.
While tapping on the tonsils. like buttons.
Like rudders. Oh, hell, I'll fight about this, but sure, why not?
I'm going to tap on her tonsils.
You talked me into it. I was not going to go in this direction, but sure, yeah. So the whip comes up, and you see it opens his mouth, and you see Elyon grabbing, taking both tonsils and yanking them. Get stared. No, left. Yanking on the tonsils, and oh god. Yeah. I'll fight. Why not? So, party on shore, he seems to be trying to accomplish a wet outcome. By kicking it in various tender places and yanking on various bodily organs.
I tried to get the whale to beach itself right in front of the Cavalier so that the Cavalier could just walk into her mouth and then we can just pull out and go home.
Cavalier, your chariot has arrived.
Cavalier, you see
Hey!
this big whale headed at you, looking like it's going to try to eat you.
Well, I'll just sigh and step forward at this point. Jesus.
I follow suit even though I don't think this is probably the dumbest idea I have ever done.
Oh, Weston walks in into the dwell's mouth and looks at everybody and says, "Well, I don't know about y'all, but I have water breathing memorized."
Hey,
What do you-
I think I'm getting the hang of this, guys. Look, I pull this
I
way.
may just make sure you drown then. I will somehow find a way to make you drown.
So how do you put the whale in reverse?
Beep, 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 beep.
When I tap on the tonsil, she does a barrel roll and goes back into the water. Barrel roll!
Barrel roll. The barrel roll is really uncomfortable, and everybody does a barrel roll inside the whale.
I hate you right now.
We gotta roll for a gag reflex here.
For us or the fish?
for the whale. Yeah, mix it with a no, big miss. So you have now been vomited by the whale.
Oh shit! Sorry, wrong tonsil.
The whale has decided to upchuck the entire party on the land. Probably the barrel roll with the
We need to market this as an amusement park ride.
The party is sort of covered in whale vomit. There is dead ground up fish and krill.
I'm looking at him very angry, not exactly the happiest right now.
And the bullywugs cheer, yeah! They're like, my turn to be vomited by the whale.
On this island.
And
If we die, I blame you. I blame most of you.
Would it be possible to disassemble our ship and make like rowboats?
Yeah, it's possible to disassemble the ship and make a smaller boat out of it. Sure. It's gonna take some time, some skill.
All we have right now is time, and even if we don't have skill, we have enough time to develop skill. Damn near.
No, the bullywugs put to the whale like, yeah, your turn again. Your turn to go on the whale.
No.
We point at the bullywugs. It's your turn.
The bullywugs jump in the whale and they start kicking the interior of the whale. And the whale does what the whale does and eventually throws them up. And they point at you, it's like, your turn, your turn. They're blowing their conch out, dancing around.
Just had.
Why did this have to happen?
So, two options. Try to fix the boat or try to ride the whale. And this is when you really need a druid.
Yes, so we don't have one.
I'm going with the whale. I like the whale better than a boat because it's
But the
safer
thing
than a
is, we
boat.
can't pull it.
What?
Oh, that's the only problem.
It's safer than a boat, and it's faster than a boat.
And that's to be debated.
Rocks eventually. I feel like that'll happen before.
I want to take the bullywug leader onto the boat. I'm going to show him the what the hell do you call the steering wheel on a boat?
Okay.
I can't think of what you call the steering wheel on a boat, but I'm going to show him
The wheel.
the wheel. I'm going to show him the wheel. I'm going to spin the wheel to the left. I'm going to spin the wheel to the right. Then I'm going to take him and point at the rudder of the ship And while he's watching it, I'm gonna turn this thing to the left and turn the thing to the right, and then point at the whale, and make a, shrug my shoulders, like how do we do that to the whale?
Oh, okay. Well, because the pollywogs, you know how to ride the whale. That's a really good idea. And the pollywogs says, "Oh, and the Bullywug King jumps up and down and starts running towards the whale."
What's he?
I'll follow him.
Okay. And he points to the whale's mouth, and he does the swim motion that you guys taught him.
Okay, we can swim out to the mouth.
Okay. And he wants to go in the mouth.
I'll go in with him.
Okay. Goes in with him. And he pulls out an electric eel and he shocks the whale to the left.
Does it swim left when he does that?
Yes. Because it's a muscle reflex.
So yeah,
Oh, very interesting.
And then he grabs the eel and he shocks it to the right and it goes to the right.
Ah. Eureka.
And he nods yes.
I'll take the eel from him if he'll let me have it.
Okay, yeah, he hands you the eel.
I'll try it and see if it works for me too.
Yeah, you can see, because it's a whale, it's got really big anatomy, a nerve running down its side, and you can shock the nerve.
Well, I'll direct it back to land, and
Okay.
then we'll get back on the land, and I'll tell them I figured out how to drive this thing.
Pain
And
is,
I'm saying this. One problem. How do we know where we are going? We have no way to see.
Can stick their head out the blowhole.
Well, here's what we can do. Here's what we can do. I'll cast water breathing on you, and we'll stick you out the blowhole like a periscope.
why don't you do you? Because why
He's doing
don't
the
you
talking.
do yourself?
I'm gonna be steering, dude.
Do someone else.
I have no idea how the hell we're gonna tell where we're going, unless it stays on the surface and we can just, open its mouth every once in a while and make sure we're going the right direction. But whales have an incredibly advanced method of navigation. I mean, they circumvent the entire world.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yes, but we need, in order to tell it where we're going, the three options. A, it needs to somehow understand a language that we know. 2,
You're overthinking at this point.
I know I am.
Either we do what no one in the party wants to do.
You don't talk to your horse; it goes where you want it to go.
You're navigating with a horse. Issue here. I'm kind of down for getting in the mouth and just hoping that we steer it right and above the water eventually.
What's the worst that could happen? We die?
Oh well.
Worst that could happen in every situation here. We can't just.
The worst situation is being pooped out by a whale.
I was gonna say, being digested by a whale was not the method I thought I would die by.
As long as we don't go down, we just stay in his mouth.
Grab onto the tongue, boys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for that, but The rest of the party.
Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to get some wood off of the ship, and I'm going to tie some of that wood to me,
Make sure you float.
just in case I need to float.
Okay.
That would work.
I mean, you could probably, you've definitely got enough wood from the ship if you want to make a raft with a sail. You could definitely do that. Because, you could search for a druid who might be able to help you.
Yes, there might be a druid on the island because you mentioned that a few times now.
Well, I mean, someone's got to be doing all these religious activities. It's either a cleric or a druid.
Go back up to where the chief bullywug is, and I make a talking motion with my hand and point at the whale.
And he says, thinking about this. And he points to you and offers you a drink.
I'll take a drink.
Okay? It's surprisingly coconutty and berry fermented goodness. It's actually pretty good.
Surprise, surprise. Hey, can I talk to the whale now?
We roll and see if that's a potion. Maybe it's a possibility. I haven't thought of that. No, it does not happen to be a potion of whale talking. But if you drink enough of it.
Talking to the whale. I'm gonna like humph at the. No, that's not. Swim. I'm gonna point at him, point at the island, and say home. And point at myself and point in the direction of where we're trying to go.
Aha. Okay. Okay. He says, thinks for a minute. And he points at Wesley. And he points at Elyon.
Home. And he just points at them and doesn't say anything.
And he says, home.
I'm gonna nod and then point back towards home, and then point at the whale. And no, I say no. Swim home.
Thanks. And he says, he gives you sort of the universal follow me motion.
I'm gonna fucking follow him again. The rest of you guys can stay here if you want, so that you don't have to deal with the shenanigans, or you can come with me. But I'm so sick of this fucking bullywug bullshit.
Hey, I'm the one who figured out how to drive the whale.
Drive it under the water. If the mouth is open, you can't be steering because he'll be under the water most likely. Whales don't just come above water and open their mouth. Like, Just think about it.
Well, see, if he's swimming underwater, it's not going to be like a boat that flops around on the water and gets pushed by the waves. If he's swimming, we direct him in a straight line to keep swimming. He'll swim in a straight line.
We don't know what a straight line is. How do we direct him to swim in a straight line? Because if we just don't direct him to go left or right, he's probably just going to go about his natural navigation. See if maybe there's like an ancient druid of their kind or some shit.
So the bullywug is pointing you back to the pyramid.
See, there's a way in the pyramid.
And he starts going up the steps.
with him.
Okay, and he goes up the steps and he starts blowing on the horn. And you hear an answer. He points at the conch shell to you.
Is the answer coming from the whale or somewhere else on the island?
Somewhere else on the island.
Alright, I'm gonna take the conch
Okay.
and walk away from the pyramid in a rather cautious way because I'm not sure if he'll like freak out if I think I'm trying to run away with it.
Okay.
And the palms and blow the conch again and wait, keep going until it starts to get closer.
And you can see a fire dart down the island.
They're not showing the national anthem on.
There's smoke rising in the distance.
That direction. I'm gonna gesture the chief bullywug to come with me.
Okay. And all the bullywugs will go with you. And they start heading down this path towards this fire. And the rest of the party,
I don't know if any of them accompany me.
not having it. Not having any more bull.
She told us to wait here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you come to a clearing with all the tiki torches set up and a big hut in the middle of it. And they point, and there's skulls and there's bones laid out everywhere. Looks to be some sort of.
Do I see
burial.
anyone?
They point to the hut.
The horn, so that like it's like I'm a nice person.
You see the big horn there.
Looks like you found the Bullywug Witch Doctor.
Ah, that's a very good conclusion. That seems very likely.
All right, I'm gonna gesture to the chief, and then to the witch doctor looking guy, and go whale swim home, and point at him, and like try to get him to fucking talk to him and Bullywug to explain what he understands of our problem.
Okay, and then they go. We want to know. We want to know what I want to. And they, start smacking each other with fish and dancing around. I want to. And the witch doctor takes off down the beach towards the whale. And all the bullywugs follow him, throwing pollen and whacking each other with fish and dancing. Rah, rah, rah. Okay, party. Coming back at you, a whole bunch of bullywugs, a bullywug witch doctor, a ranger, and a bullywug king.
Here we go then.
Okay,
Oh no.
and the bullywug witch doctor looks at the whale and goes, rah, 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 rah. Looks at you.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna attempt to convey the whole whale swim home idea to him.
And
Make the talking motion with my hand again, like shake my head, point at myself and the whale.
and he seems to be going into some sort of a religious trance and starts chanting in and all the bullywugs do the same chant. And a circle.
Observe their little bullywug rituals they're doing.
Okay? And you see coming forth down the pyramid, they seem to be carrying a religious item of some sort. And these bullywugs carrying this, and they start carrying it over their heads in great reverence. And they bring it forth before the bullywug witch doctor, and he goes, "Ah! Ah!" And all the bullywugs, "Whoa! Whoa! Ah!" And they pull this thing out, and it looks exactly like a really big club. And they hand the club to you.
I take it.
Okay. And they say,
And then
they point, put their hand up, and the witch doctor grabs the club, and he whacks one of the bullywugs standing next to him. He points at the whale.
alright, so I'm gonna swim out there with this big ass club and then hit the whale. That's what I got out of that.
Okay.
And you're supposed to get hit with the club.
Club? Well, why don't they just hit me with the club?
And you go out and you whack the whale, and the whale, seems disciplined and seems to be paying much more attention after being whacked with the club.
Sorry, whale.
There seems to be some sort of rudimentary steering wheel for whales, whacking it in the head with a club.
No, I'm gonna take it back to shore and hand it back to the witch doctor and like put my head down, like go for it.
And the witch
Once I
doctor
realized that didn't work, I would have figured out the other way around.
the witch doctor swims out and gets on the whale and whacks the whale in the head with the club. And the whale turns right. And he whacks the club with the whale, and the whale turns left. And he comes back to shore riding the whale.
So he's using the club to direct the whale.
Yes.
So I'm gonna relay all this to the party members, and
He whacked the whale in the head, and it turns that direction.
nature and how things work.
Rudimentary steering wheel.
Then we should all get on the whale's back, not in his mouth.
You gotta go for well. The problem without his back is if he dives. And it is a sperm
The
whale.
shit out of him with the club thing. No, what are you doing? Don't go under.
Does the party have anything else to give input into this at this moment? I mean, you can try to get the witch doctor to come with you.
I like that idea.
Yeah, the witch doctor would travel. That's how. Well, one, he probably knows how to be best. We would know how to do it the best.
Yeah. Want the witch doctor and gesture for like gesture the come with us motion.
Okay. All right. Let me. Who's got high? Anyone have high charisma for hireling? Henchman?
What did you say? I'm
I have a 15.
Anyone got any bonus for a hireling?
What do you have to have for that?
13 or greater charisma.
Yep.
Nope.
I'm only rocking a 12.
15.
Sorry.
I got this.
Okay. So give me a D100, please.
Why is my
73. That's good. That's very. He'll come with you, and he grabs the club, and all the boy
Let's
goes,
get-
"Ah!"
All right, let's all get on the whale.
He says, no, inside the whale. He can breathe
And he can-
underwater.
yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, we'll all get in the whale's mouth then, right?
Okay. Now, here's the other thing. How are you going to communicate with the bullywug?
Weston, didn't you say something about a water breathing spell?
Yeah, I can breathe water, yeah.
Why don't you go up there with the bullywug? Your guide. It'll be his
Huh?
guide.
You cut out. It's not gonna let me communicate with him if that's what you're getting at.
No, you just have to be able to point.
Well, can Weston navigate?
Okay, then you'd have to give it to me. But yeah, I can.
I can cast a water breathing on you, yes.
You have to cast that on me then.
It doesn't last very long though.
It's very long.
Let me look it up. I would imagine not more than a few rounds.
It's going to last minutes. It's probably most an hour.
Oh, no, it's 3 turns a level. Wow. So that's an hour, 3 hours per level. Wow.
Yep, there you go.
Should have lasted for 12 hours.
So so everyone's is fine with jumping into the mouth of the whale, whacking it in the tonsils, pulling it on the ova, and whacking it in the head with a club.
I'm not, but well, it's the only option.
Idea, but we don't have many options right now.
That's to me the honest mode of transport a group has come up with, but I'll bite. Sure, why not? Okay, guys, I gotta call it a session. I gotta get in the shower and get ready for work.
Alright.
Alright, see you next week. Because we're not having.
Did we manage to earn any experience this week?
Oh yeah, I'll give you some experience. I'll give you everybody $250 for that. You managed to find a way off the island.
Yeah,
Even though I didn't intend for you to be on the island, but it's all right.
It happens.
It happens. So well done to the party.
Yay, victory!
And congratulations for putting up with the bullywugs long enough. Most just killed the bullywugs.
I was probably going to punch. I was probably going to punch one of them soon enough. Eventually. They kept on bothering me or calling me the sad one. I'm just going to probably punch them.
Yeah, most people will just, let's just kill and torture the bullywugs until they let us off the island.
Well, why I did it because of Bob.
Because of Bob, okay.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes. So well done to the party for not going full murder hobo on the bullywugs.
Yay!
Because they're pretty defenseless. So well done.
All right.
We'll see you next week.
All right. Have a good week, everybody.
Yeah, good night.
Going murder hobo was tempting.